Hello, once again everybody, it's Mark Clark here, and it's Clarky's Closet, a podcast. Well, since you went to podcasts, it's no surprise that that's what it is. And today, we're going to have a listen to and a chat about some of my philosophical songs. I didn't quite time that intro right, did I? I hope you are all well, as always, and today we're going to have a listen to some songs that are either about thoughts I was having at various times in my life, or stuff that came from philosophical books. I used to love reading things like the Bible and the Quran, and the Book of Change, Taoism, and a part of the Bhagavad Gita, which is the Hindu book, and the Gospel of Buddha. Very interesting, and also what I found fascinating was Zen Buddhism. And all of these left a little bit of an impression on me in various ways, and often thoughts of theirs ended up in my songs. The first one is simply thoughts that I had as I lay on my bed in Carlingford, where I lived for the earlier part of my life. We came to Australia in 1964. We moved to Carlingford in 1965. Into a house that was called a Mark 65, and you could not insulate because it had a flat roof, and I thought it was normal to be breathing out condensation every morning and sitting on the heater and getting in trouble for that. So I was thinking about the fact that the universe turns around us, or as we turn around and it therefore turns around us, is really a calendar of sorts. And so I wrote a song it's called two things actually. I called it, some of my songs, I forget what I've called them, and this was either my calendar or our calendar, if you want to be more inclusive. So this is it. It was recorded, I wrote it, I think, in about 1989. I'm just going to check on this as I have you there. I wrote this in 1983, but I didn't record this version of it until 2019. So here it is, my or our calendar. Hurtling and falling, coasting and floating, we ride. On celestial tramways, carved in the heavy sky. And time may be illusion, but it is as real as you and I can be. And time will outlive us, if only to be what's to be. Then every night I lay upon my bed, and there I glimpse the awesome motion of the stars upon my calendar. And nobody knows it. The earth is a timepiece. Watch as the suns stroll by. Dancing their dainty molecular dances in time. Then every night I lay upon my bed, and there I glimpse the awesome motion of the stars above Australia. And nobody knows it. Dance to the rhythm of the cosmic beat, where matter is a matter of frozen energy. Jump to this brisk mathematical tune. Maths is the language that you'd like to choose to use every night. Where I can glimpse the awesome
and nobody knows it. No, nobody knows that the earth is a timepiece. Watch as the sun strolls by, dancing their dainty molecular dances in time.
And it wasn't just religious texts. I used to love reading stuff that connected the two, like the Tao of physics and how particle physics and quantum theory have come out. A lot of the time they sound very, very much like the traditional old text. And Zen Buddhism, it sits alongside some of the thinking philosophically that quantum physics is now dealing in as truth, or at least where we're up to with truth. Truth changes all the time depending upon what you know, and I don't know anything, as I keep telling you. So, next song, that you realise you don't know anything when you read people's thoughts from centuries and centuries ago, and they were genius thoughts. The next song is based on a reading I was given, the fourth canto, could it be? Somebody will be able to tell me, of the Bhagavad Gita, the Hindu text. And it was given to me by a young man in Parramatta as I was wandering around there. I said I wasn't religious, and he said, well, if you promise me you'll read it, I'll let you have it. And I said, well, it's a beautiful book. It was a hardcover. And he said, well, as I say. I said, all right, I will. And so I did. And this next song came out of reading that. And this one I wrote in 1989 and recorded that same year. And this particular song ended up in Apes and Angels. So here it is, The Ledges of the Falling Rain.
Stars remain. It is written in the ledges of the falling rain. And the winds of tomorrow is the message of today. 'Cause as the genius of morning kills the sick one moon, as the scintillating heavens fall from point of view, and the planet keeps on rolling like a dream child lost in play. There will be love in the air, it's another day. There will be heat in the air, another day. Beneath the falling of the rain. There are wings on the globe, soft sailing along. They expand in the wind of a gentle song. Ice cube sound waves, soft, soft sailing along. For it is written in the ledges of the falling rain. Though the suns explode, still the stars remain. It is written in the ledges of the falling rain. There will be love in the air, it's another day. There will be heat in the air, another day. Beneath the falling of the rain. Love in the air, beneath the falling of the rain. Heat in the air. Beneath the falling of the rain. message to give the span who whispered through soft edges to the God-man who instructed it to explode, who told me, who told you that it is written in the ledgers of the falling rain. Though the suns explode, still the stars remain. It is written in the ledgers of the falling rain. There will be love every hour, eternity. There will be heat in the hour, love in the day. Beneath the falling of the rain, heat in the air. Beneath the falling of the rain, heat in the air. The falling of the rain, heat in the air. Of another day, beneath the falling of the rain.
And while we're on the topic of the album Apes and Angels, which I brought out in 1989, the next one is also from that album. It's called Satori, and it's about enlightenment. I won't say any more, just have a listen.
Hearken to the message of the moving stream, telling of the passage of the moving dream. When she comes, only happiness follows. When he comes, happiness follows like the oceans to the rain. One hand clapping in the abyss of time, one stone rippling the river of mind. When she comes, only happiness follows. When he comes, happiness follows like the night before the day. When she comes, silence in the night. When he comes, darkness filled with light. When it comes, all is sight. When Satori comes, in the hall full of mirrors stands the fool, taking every illusion to be true. But when she comes, only happiness follows. When he comes, happiness follows like the mountains to the plains. When she comes, silence in the night. When he comes, darkness filled with light. When it comes, all is sight. When Satori comes,
Yeah, since this is a philosophical podcast, I thought the next one's kind of philosophical, but it could also go in the love category, but I thought it might be a little bit of a break from the deep thoughts that I was trying to have. The next one, do you know there are sometimes songs that add a line, another line, not Adeline as in sweet Adeline, but they add a line. This is one of those, and if you don't know what I mean, because I can't think of an example, I'll just play you the next song, which is called Ships Still Sail in the Rain.
Ships sail in the rain, my love. Ships still sail in the rain. Ships still sail in the rain and snow. I know, you know, ships still sail in the rain. Trees grow in the rain, my love. Trees still grow in the rain. Rain falls and trees still grow. I know, you know, ships sail, trees grow, ships still sail in the rain, and thus will I always love you so. Sun shines on the rain, my love, sunshine shines on the rain. The sun still shines on the clouds below. I know, you know, ships sail, trees grow. Sun still shines on the clouds below. Ships still sail in the rain, thus will I always love you so. The wind blows through the trees below. The sun still shines on the rain. Ships still sail through the rain and snow. I know, you know. Wind cries, seas blow. Ships sail, trees grow. The sun still shines on the globe below. Trees seek sun through the wind and the snow. And ships still sail in the rain, and thus will I always love you so.
So not so philosophical, a bit lovey-dovey as well, but I sort of had that vision of the sun beating down on the clouds below. I don't know if you'd call that philosophical. Related to thought, I suppose. But then again, everything is, isn't it? Doesn't matter what you do, really. You're always thinking, and so therefore you are being philosophical to some extent. But I'm sure there are a lot of philosophers who would argue with that. That all aside, the next song goes back to Zen Buddhism. I couldn't even say that properly. Buddhism. Zen Buddhism teaches that two things can be contrary and both be true, which defies logic, of course. And I guess the point is that logic is the horse which we may ride to cross the course, but don't be fooled. You must dismount to taste the pool. And this is called My Bubble Burst, and it's also about enlightenment.
I sit alone in my bubble time. My mind leads to my grave. As surely as my mind holds the memory to thumb upon an earlier page. I sit alone in my bubble space, imprison self these walls of logic sown for privacy, are keeping out the world when a voice says I am. The silence of the noisy rain, and the voice says I am. The noisiness of silent rain. Do you understand? burst, I look around and all at once discern one moment's truth, one moment this is all. Know the white and keep the black, I hear the sages say, and you will read the nonsense of the garden from the spade when the voice says I am. The silence of the noisy rain and the voice says I am. The noisiness of silent rain. All at once I am not traveling. I am not me on my way. The grave has come and gone, and yesterday is a silent tune rung out this day. Do you understand? And the voice says I am. The silence of the noisy rain, and the voice says I am. The noisiness of silent rain. Do you understand? Do you understand? And the voice says I am.
And the final song for today was written in 1989 also, along with all the tracks on the album Apes and Angels. That last song was also on Apes and Angels. This next song is not. I recorded this in 2019. So there was actually 30 years between when I wrote it and this recording of it. It's a, sort of an amalgam of things. It's partly the River Styx, it's partly sort of Einsteinian ideas, essentially, or, you know, at least not Einsteinian ideas, but those that came after him, particle physics and quantum physics, that sort of thing. The idea of a magic kingdom beyond this world, because none of us know what's going to happen next, if anything. But it might, and it might even be what happens in this song. Who knows? Unlikely, but who knows? This song is called The Magic Kingdom.
There are many mountains yet to climb, many jungles left to flail, seas to sail, many stars to find, and there are so many words unspoken, webs not spun, so many dreams unwoken by the dawn, so many truths to find. But all too soon the ferryman sings his song, sitting on the stern of a still photon. Oh, step aboard for the magic kingdom. Oh, step aboard for the magic kingdom. Like the pouring rain, melodies abound in the boundless space, thunder from the stars in their folded time, emanation of a vast omnipresent light, fusion of the all through the fluid sun, geometry of light like a portrait hung forever is the core of life and light and space and time. And I go, you go. We must return to the magic kingdom. And I go, you go. We must return to the magic kingdom. There are many rainbows still to ride, many memories to grow, seeds to sow, moments to divide. And there are so many seals unbroken, souls unsung, so many dreams unwoken by the dawn, so many truths to find. But all too soon the ferryman sings his song, sitting on the stern of a still photon. All step aboard for the magic kingdom. All step aboard for the magic kingdom.
So that's it for today, folks. It's been lovely being with you, as always. Next week, I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, yes, I do. Now I remember. Actually, don't tell anybody, but I actually turned off the recorder so I could find out what we are going to do. We're going to do rock songs again. More rock songs. Rock and roll. markclark.com.au if you want some really heavy songs. Not really. They're mainly sort of pretty. Oh, well, you have to listen. See ya.